Um, okay, guys. I've got to refresh my screen too to get the new video. Reset the camera. And stop us from shaking here. Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, maybe it picked up right. Where are we? There we are. No. There it is. Hello. Sorry about that. I couldn't not answer. My dad's got to have a CAT scan, and so they're 82, 90, 92 and 83. And they do really well, but my mom never calls this late, so. Okay, I'll just give everybody a second here. Thank you for being patient. Sorry about that. Okay, so I put the score tape on the back, actually, and just had taken the cover off. And thank you, Regina. Yes, he needs prayers. Like I said, he's 92, and he may have cancer, and he's done so well. He just hasn't been feeling well, but we've been lucky that he's been with us for so long. So, okay, I've got my ribbon now on the back. I'm going to go ahead and tie it so it's out of the way. And I know I cut more than I needed. And we'll make that perfect later. Don't want to cut it too short because we'll still need some tails there. And now it can go down on our page. And I'm going to turn this over, and you can decide, do you want to use score tape? Do you want to use wet adhesive? And I think because of the ribbon, I'm going to go ahead with my score tape on the outside, and I'll put some of the wet adhesive in the middle. And just go over the top there. Make sure that's all down. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit of the wet adhesive in these spots. Oh, Friday night will be 6 o'clock for the rest of our class. And then we have, oh my gosh, tomorrow night we have Debbie going live, so I'm excited about that. Okay, it goes this way. And then we have, hopefully here very soon, Kat will be starting back up on her Ustream. So you guys are just going to get fantastic doses of tutorials. Okay, this will open, and now we can go ahead and make sure everything's down. And again, it can just decide how you want to fold things, how you want things to fold. My time is Mountain Standard Time. So it's like, what, 8:30 right now? Okay. And there is that one. Again, that gives you lots of room. So now on this one, this is the back. So this is our last page. We're getting there. We're getting there. What we're going to have is the graduating. So I'm going to start with a 5.5 by 6 inch piece. So we have 5.5 by 6. And now we're going to cut this one, our 5.5 inch by 6 pieces. We're going to cut at 5 by 5.5. And then we're going to cut the top one at 4.5. Yeah, we're going to go 4.5 square. So on our scoreboard, we're going to start smallest one first. Just score that at half. Well, we're going to score each one of them at half. This one's going to be on the 5-inch side at half. And then this one is on the 5.5-inch side at half. Oh, there we go. Things are flying around here. So we're going to just go ahead with our score marks. Let me go ahead and move my cover. So how this is going to sit, I'm going to line these up. And they'll graduate down like so. So I'm going to turn mine upside down basically. This big one will attach to the page. Now this one, you're going to want to center so you've got about 1/4 inch on each side. Let me open my glue again. And I'm just using my Score Pal markings here to give it 1/4 inch on each side. And then our top one. Again, checking to see that you have the same 1/2 inch on each side. Or very close to it. I know this was a super long class, and actually it shouldn't take us that long when it comes to the hinge and the cover. Now we have this little 4-inch piece. So I'm going to cut a piece that is 4 inches if we still want that small booklet. So I'm going to cut a piece that is going to be 4 inches wide by 8 inches long. Let me see. That one's not going to be long enough. And no, we're going to have to go 3.5. I forgot about that 1/2 inch score. So we're going to go 3.5. Then we're going to put this in our scoreboard. See, and I'm not too sure on this one if it will give us enough room, but I think we can make it work. So I'm going to score this at 2 1/8 and 5 5/8. So I'm just going 1 mark over the half and 2 1/8. It's just 1 mark over the 2. So let me see what I'm thinking. If this, I guess this will work. And we're not going to put this down until we mat our waterfall. So now this will open like so. This will close. And I am going to use another tie closure on this. But this part we're not going to do till we decorate because we don't want to put it down and I don't know which paper I'll use. So, but I will have a tie closure on this one. And it'll sit on top of our graduating waterfall. Now, make sure we have the right side. Mine's upside down so I can see where I'm putting this. And we cut it 6 inches, so it should be great side to side. If not, just trim off a little. I mean, I trimmed just barely any. And it's going to sit right on top of that page. So can you imagine now, you should be able to get at least 35 or 40 pictures in this little album. And I think Tam O'Connell mentioned in the beginning, these are great. So if you just want to do, you know, like a Halloween album, but you don't need it to be huge like our 8.5 by 9s, or because really, unless you're going to put every year in there for a while, you've got lots of room. So these are great just for that one occasion. Halloween, Thanksgiving maybe. So let's put I'm going to use a large magnet to hold all those layers down. I've got a piece of fuzz there. Now for the back, this is going down on our base page. So actually I'm just sticking my hand in there. I hope you can see. I'm letting it find the other magnet itself. Okay, there you go. So you've got room for 2, 4, 6. You can even probably get your smaller. And then you could get up to 10 pictures. Whoops, I grabbed that other magnet on this one. And then you'll have this one also. So that's the back of page 5. Yes, this is the last page. I know, this one was going to be the longest. So you guys, thank you. You've done really well. So when we go back, so see, you can go back and really look, if you were following along, how much room you just put in to this 6x6 album. And then if you, of course, want it to be a different size, you can make this whole album even an 8x8. So now you've got the little booklet. And you have your double pockets here. Then, of course, we have just our pocket. Then we have this cute little guy here. I like making those. And then we have our belly band that's offset. And actually it goes this way first. And then our offset belly band. Then we have our explosion box. And this little page. Okay, so that is our pages. And, oh, this little guy, I'm just actually going to stick him underneath there. The magnet will grab it so I don't lose it. And there is the 5 pages. So as you can see, that is one reason you don't want these side pockets. If you start putting your hand in there with the weight of everything and the weight of all the magnets, you're going to see how tight that is. So what we'll do after we put these on the hinges, and we won't be putting these on the hinges till Wednesday after we've matted them, then we're going to close them. We're going to seal them shut, and you have a nice finished edge all the way around. So there is the album pages, and I'll be on just for a few minutes. So if you have any questions, and if the design team didn't answer, because I know Debbie's been really good, just give me a holler. And I will see you Wednesday, 6 p.m., same time here. Bye-bye. Whoops.